Hello and welcome back to another episode. This morning I awoke to find a recommended trailer on YouTube for a game that was released a couple of days ago, but I had heard nothing about, and that is 1980X on Nintendo Switch. The title is reminiscent of Mega Man. The trailer is a retinue of very familiar games from my childhood. It references Streets of Rage, Shinobi, Lotus Turbo Challenge, RPGs like Phantasy Star, this kind of thing. And for $8.99, I had to try this out today. I simply had to. This is, I think, a game designed as a love letter to arcade culture. And although I was born in '84, and therefore I wasn't a teenager at the height of this globally, I played these games as my first games experiences on Mega Drive, and where I'm from in North Wales, the culture sort of continued. So I was ready to sort of to dive into '80s arcade culture in the mid '90s, late '90s. So it's making me grin already. I mean, look at this. This is Streets of Rage, essentially setting up our hero riding on the metro, hand strapped up for combat. And so, in that sense, I wonder if this is it. Then maybe we're experiencing her life through games as opposed to games that she's playing. I guess we'll find out. But this is absolutely all about arcade culture. Look at that. Credits press 1P start. Okay. Oh, you have to press A. Oh, interesting. Beating heart. Oh, nice. Now, I always used to read the text in the background on Streets of Rage. I always was convinced that, sort of, well, you've got smoke there, MB, the smiley face. I was always convinced that the programmers would leave us messages. There's a rune there on that door, blimey. And I always used to, I love also. Well, frankly, it really excited me that on the Mega Drive you could read text. That the resolution was strong enough to be able to do that. Oh, I'm being totally beaten up. First impressions, though, a little bit clunky compared to the Mega Drive. Don't know if that's by design, but passable. Let's see. B is jump, X punch, A doesn't seem to do anything, Y X doesn't seem to do anything. No, B jump, Y is punch. So. Continue. Yes, continue. Nice. Everyone drops to the floor when you drop in, when you use an extra life. That's a good reference. But I'm hoping that this game is more than just a series of references, if that's what I mean. I'd much rather this game stands on its own, because there've been a million Streets of Rage clones. Oh, interestingly, you didn't have to push down to pick up that money. You had to press Y, the punch button. Interesting. There've been loads of Streets of Rage clones, and I've never really been interested in buying one, in so much as if I wanted to play Streets of Rage, I'd go and play Streets of Rage on my Mega Drive. But this game absolutely intrigues me in terms of the combination of games that it's promising, and I'm wondering how it's going to weave those together. VHS advert in the window there. Is that a NES and a VHS? Yep, nice. Video Shack with a Space Invaders alien on the door. I like it. The music is very good, isn't it? I was just about to say, is this as good as Streets of Rage's music? But I suppose what this is actually, this is more of a generalised 80s montage kind of thing, isn't it? Music. So I suppose we should be expecting a love letter to the 80s as much as a love letter to the games that we're actually playing. So, but yeah, I approve so far. Liquor store. And it's funny, I never really thought that the ladies that I was beating up on the Mega Drive were, for example, streetwalkers, as those guys seem to be waiting there. I always thought that that everyone was probably quite nice at home, but for some reason they weren't very happy with me. I was very forgiving of the NPCs in Streets of Rage, except for some of them. I mean, some of those bosses that are just really cheap would really wind me up. So far though, not too bad. Oh, you can do a jump kick. Okay, I've just been punching so far. There's no kick button though. But then again, I suppose there was just a jump, a hit, and a special button on the Mega Drive, so that's reasonable. You pick up baseball bats. This is also reminiscent of the Scott Pilgrim computer game. I really enjoyed that on the Xbox Live Arcade when it came out. Sadly though, due to I think licensing rights, they took it down from the arcade, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I'm happy to keep mentioning it because it still upsets me now that I tried the demo, and by the time I went to go and buy it, because I loved the demo, it wasn't available for purchase anymore. I was gutted. So it's got these sort of large pixel kind of style, very similar to Scott Pilgrim, but it's not as, Scott Pilgrim has its own art style based on the graphic novels. Ah, come on! These guys have quite a reach, don't they? I love their hairstyles. Very, very similar to actually the guys that turn up at the beginning of Terminator. Wash day, right? No clothes. Oh no, I'm being beaten up. Is this where the narrative comes in? Is this where? It's got slightly Blade Runner sort of dream sort of feeling. The serenity of flying above the fray, the crime-ridden streets of, whatever megalopolis this is. I like it. High-Bit Studios. So that was just the introduction. That was just nice. Right, looking out from suburbia to the city.
There I was, up in my room, just like every other night, counting taillights on the highway.
Uh-huh.
Soon the cars below would reach the city. But me, I'd still be here, stuck in sleepy suburbia.
Oh, where they go? Suburbia, yeah. What are you dreaming of, kid?
So I thought. But sometimes extraordinary things will happen if you just let them.
Oh. A bit of Spielbergian intrigue there. 1980X. I approve of the font. You may continue, game. You may continue. What's interesting though actually is that in games from the time, apart from I guess the title logo, it was rare to have such stylized font, for example in credits and this kind of thing, because I think that's to do with coding and also the perception of what's readable and what's not. I think this is an homage to a period or to a time, so it's gonna have that, isn't it? And the screen goes dark. And the day comes. No alien on a bike flying over the moon, though.
Welcome to suburbia, just outside the city. Sometime in 1980X.
1980X.
What you see around here used to be all that I cared for. Because it was all that I knew. It was here that I met my first friends, rode my first bike, found my first love, and found out that nothing lasts forever. This is the place I grew up in.
It's a bit Michael Jackson, isn't it, as well? A bit Marty McFly.
The place I loved and hated. I remember walking around these blocks for hours, just waiting for something to happen. I knew I needed to move forward, but every day felt like I was on a road to nowhere. The same office buildings and cheap restaurants, the grocery store, the laundromat, and the video rental place.
I think we've all had that feeling, haven't we?
Dad used to take me on the weekends.
Growing too big for our hometown.
He'd be looking for classics.
Wanting
I was
more.
into superheroes. Oh man, we could go on forever. But then, we didn't go there anymore. It was no big deal.
Incidentally, I'm not controlling this. This is a cutscene. It's a good character introduction. I like it.
These days, I guess I was just looking for anything that could make my heart skip a beat again.
Wow, this person really... Okay, I don't think I've
And that was when I found it.
quite been there outside of feeling depressed, as it were. This person... Do they have depression? I don't know. But something that would make me feel something again. Blimey. You know, there's bored and there's bored, kid. It's going to be the arcade. The arcade.
The factory was built long before I was born,
Oh, factory.
but it had been shut down and abandoned for as long as I could remember. Mom used to tell me to stay away from there. But there was something down that pitch black alley that caught my eye.
Oh, nice. So clearly the beat 'em up section.
All the guts I had to go down the stairs.
Yeah.
The basement air
Is to give you a
thick
taste.
with cigarette smoke and 10,000 volts of energy.
I remember
In the
being...
midst of this electric haze stood an army of high-tech creatures, their huge crystal clear screens flashing before my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Because it takes something to go into an arcade, especially when you're a younger
Video
kid.
games before. Dad even brought home one black and white model when I was really young. But this was something else. Something you could not take home with you. And this place was definitely no hangout for children.
Mm-hmm.
In front of these machines stood some of
The music is
coolest,
good.
Cool people I had ever seen. They were the freaks, geeks, the misfits, the outcasts, the real rebels, part of something the outside world could not understand, or even knew existed. These guys were all playing, trance-like, totally absorbed, as if they experienced something from another dimension. Maybe I could be one of them.
Insert coin. Yeah, so it is. This is it's going to be the story as she plays the games, as she's... Or is it... I think it's a she. I like it. Out of the void. Press button. Oh, a little bit Blaster Mastery. I like it. I wonder if it's going to be a top-down. No, not. No, this is a side shooter. Shmup. What are the buttons? Let's see. Okay, so Y shoots a cannon. I like this. So now we are her experiencing this game for the first time. I like it. So our experience of the first time playing this game is part of our hero's story. I like that. That's really cool. And also, we all share. You know, we've all been there, haven't we? But the first time I played a game like this, I didn't know what to do. I died almost immediately. Frankly, it's not easy to stay alive in these things at the best of times. It's pretty well designed, nice and solid. You know, a touch clunky, but I think that's just the relationship of how the buttons and the sticks work. Yeah, what these modern controllers are designed for 3D games and for a different world. So of course this doesn't feel like I'm using a joystick or like I'm playing on a console. I like the depth of field. The parallax scrolling is strong with this one. The background sort of artifacts and space junk. It's good. Whoa! There we go. Oh, in comes some ships in the background. Look a bit like the Space Marine ship in Aliens. And the music. I keep on saying it, but I hate to say it, this is already worth $8.99 as far as I'm concerned. It's a lot of fun. Ah, I keep on dying. Don't take me back to the beginning. Okay, of course you're going to take me back to the beginning. Yeah. Am I going to be able to get past stage 1? Hope so. Okay. Just need a bit of focus. That's what I need. And this is absolutely what happens to you in the in an arcade situation, isn't it? The world disappears. You kind of, in my case, stop talking. Kind of forget to emote. Because to a certain extent, you sort of start to live in the ship. You are the thing flying around on screen. Although I'm clearly not in good state at the moment. Look at me. My life is not very high. Again, the music is brilliant. So stay out the way of the ship itself. And oh, meant to shoot it. Oh, okay. Yeah! Bits coming off. Oh, someone escaped. Blimey. Just get out of its way, lest it crushes me. Asteroid fields. Oh, can't do anything to stop those. Never tell me the odds. But sir, well, someone shut him off. Oh, is that life? Is that a shield? What is it? What is it? Can I get it? Can I get it? It was a boost, I think. Oh man, it's like a... it's like a mech nightmare. Continue. 9, 8. Okay, I'll continue. Go on. I'm pressing the buttons. I'm pressing the buttons. What? Humbug. Do I need more credits? How do I get more credits? I wonder. This is good. I like it. Also, actually, I'm also liking that the game experiences aren't just a pushover. I like that. If they were just tokenistic, then I think I'd be feeling cheated, as though this was a cheapened experience. One more go. We'll have one more 3 life go, and if I can't manage this, then I will hang my head in shame. I'll release you guys from having to watch me. And we can come back when I've progressed a bit. This is fun. Oh, you can build up a shot by holding the button. That's what the bar at the top is. Well, that's good to know. I was wondering where those bigger shots were coming from. Yes, that's more like it. Oh, what's that? Speed. Although again, winners don't do drugs. Oh! That was good. Okay. So that sounded like Popeye then. Oh. Yes. Oh, that's a sneaky projectile coming back at me. Okay, need to avoid the things. And blast! Blam 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 blam. And blast! Blam 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 blam. Yeah. Okay. We're doing better. We're doing much better than before. Just need to make sure I don't completely balls this up. Avoid the meteor, asteroid things. I think they're asteroids. I think meteors have... Do meteors fall to Earth and comets have they're on their own and they have a single trajectory? Is that it? I don't know. Or you know. I'll have to check. Yeah! Take it. Oh! That was a bit of a blam, wasn't it? Avoid the blast and don't let it hit me. Yes, yeah. Yes! Laser. Oh, where am I? Was this just getting into the base or something? Oh god. Oh no! Oh no! It's a whole world of hurt. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. This is such a love letter, isn't it, to these to this genre of game. Thank you. I didn't have to start from the beginning. Although I immediately took damage there. Oh, now notice I'm going, I'm exclaiming, "Arr!" but I'm also grinning like an idiot. This is fun. This is quite a lot of fun. Okay, charge my shot. And can I do anything about that? No, I can't. Dodge the wall. Gotta say, teenage me is not happy right now with myself. Teenage me is like, what are you doing, Mark? What are you, spoiled by auto saves and high definition graphics? Ugh. What are you, old with your slow thumbs? Yes. A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He shoots his laser precisely when he means to. Oh. Don't hit the walls. Don't avoid avoid the snake things and the spider crabs. Oh, wow. Ah, yeah, take that. Scumbags. Oh! Yes, continue. 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 I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons. I don't know how to continue. I'm pressing all the buttons. Oh, no, not again. Not again. That was good. This is good. I'm very much enjoying this, guys. And also, I love the way that it's that felt like playing that genre of game on the Mega Drive or in the arcades in Real or something. It felt, frankly, actually, it felt a little bit like the opening of Shinobi, although I know there's a Shinobi style game in this game as well to play. But that thing of like, you're like waves on a beach. Each time you get a bit further along, but you keep on getting knocked right back to the beginning because the game is hardcore. It's good. It's good. I like it. I'm enjoying it. But I don't want to have to keep on dying in front of people, so I'm going to keep on practicing this, and we will return to this game when I understand more about it and what the other games are and how they all work together in this story. If you fancy giving this a go, I would recommend it, or at the very least put it on your wish list. You know, it's bound to go, you know, there'll be a sale at some point, but it's good. As ever, guys, until next time, do take care. Bye bye.